Group CEO who was hiding his identity attended his wife's family dinner. Unexpectedly, his cousin ranted about a certain group CEO's pettiness and ruthlessness at the table, never realizing that the ruthless person he was talking about was sitting right in front of him. Not only did the cousin hold a grudge against that group CEO, but he also gave him a hard time at every turn. This was simply because when his wife's father and his own father split the family assets years ago, the former was mistakenly thought to have been deliberately favored. As a result, the cousin's entire family loathed his wife's family from the bottom of their hearts, unaware that there was another side to what happened back then. After the two went to the kitchen to prepare meals, the cousin saw that the group CEO was keeping track of even the tiniest amounts of oil and salt. He immediately couldn't help but lecture him, complaining, "You're way too cheap. Money isn't saved, it's earned." Watching the cousin still hold hostility toward him and nitpick over cooking, the group CEO was filled with doubts. Could the resentment he felt toward that group CEO be related to the way he was targeting him? So he casually brought it up. "I've heard people talk about that group CEO before, and his reputation seems pretty good. Why do you dislike him so much?" The cousin's expression changed instantly, and he poured out his grievances as if he'd finally found an outlet. It turned out that the cousin had been collaborating on a project with that group CEO's company, but the company had been delaying his project payments in US dollars for a long time. This left him unable to pay his employees' salaries for ages, and his team was full of complaints about him. After learning the truth, the group CEO calmly revealed his identity. This completely stunned the cousin. He thought his previous targeting and rants would anger the group CEO, and even if the payments were settled, he would probably lose his job for good. But the group CEO didn't care about his hostility at all. He immediately called his assistant, ordered the company's corrupt elements who were withholding payments to be dismissed, and promised to settle the cousin's project payments in US dollars right away. Such a magnanimous act of letting bygones be bygones made the cousin gain a whole new level of respect for the group CEO, and the weight he'd been carrying in his heart was finally lifted. As soon as the two finished cooking and walked into the living room, they heard the cousin's mother scolding his wife. "I told you back then you should have found someone as reliable as my son. Look at how things are now." Standing beside her, the cousin, who already knew the group CEO's true identity, quickly stepped in to smooth things over, constantly praising the group CEO's vision and sense of responsibility. His sudden change in attitude made the cousin's wife exclaim in surprise, "Why do you seem like a completely different person today?"